Buckingham Palace cover-up infuriates Meghan Markle. A half-truth is the most dangerous blow. Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Sussex Daily news channel. It seems that once again the royal family and Queen have won, and this is without them having to say a word. Harry and Meghan have been put in their place. The royal firm has not denied the allegations against Meghan in the report, but by not releasing it, are they perhaps saying that they did find something? But the royal family does not behave the way that Harry and Meghan do, where they are constantly airing their dirty laundry. The fact that the report has not been released has given Meghan no opportunities in order to challenge the findings. I remember that at the beginning of the investigation, it was announced that there would be no time limits and that no interim reports would be provided. The final report, though, would be made public. Meghan Markle has asked for the names of the people that have made allegations, but her request has been denied. The timing of the conclusion of the investigation, as well as the fact that the report has not been made public, is quite clever. Could it be to protect Meghan as well as the individuals involved? This is something that Meghan claimed at the beginning. She claims that she never received protection from the palace. Harry and Meghan claim that the way they were treated at the Jubilee was to purposefully humiliate them. The couple now demands an apology. By being silent, is the palace indeed considering their feelings? Is the palace trying to avoid the couple from being hurt and embarrassed? Anyway, we don't even know if the investigation proved in favor of Meghan. It may be unwise for Meghan to demand to see this report. Will she be able to stop herself demanding it as her right to see it, her right as an independent and confident woman of colour? The palace has done an exceptional job yet again by playing the long game. The royal family does not care much for the opinions of the Harry and Meghan United States fan base. But what they are trying to avoid is giving Meghan Markle's PR machine any ammunition in order for them to spin webs around the truth and then publish them. But as things now stand, Meghan cannot talk about the issue. She has simply not been given the opportunity to respond. The members of staff who had been bullied and abused by Meghan have the right to be protected. Revenge by the bully would want to be avoided, so the staff truly have the right to their confidentiality. When Her Majesty the Queen first announced the investigation, she had made it quite clear that this would be an independent and private investigation, and Her Majesty would pay for it personally. The royal family continues to act with dignity and have sound strategies, while the Montecito couple continue to behave like terrible twos. The nauseating couple have chosen where they want to be. They think of themselves highly, whereas the public does not. They are clearly sinking, and this is by their own making. The royal family and the rest of the world can just sit back and watch the show. It's so sad because things could have turned out so differently and positively. Against all advice given to Harry and Meghan, they decided in which direction to go. My advice to people would be to grab some popcorn because the show is about to end. I wonder whether Meghan and Harry were given the results of the investigation while they attended the Jubilee celebrations. It could very well explain the fact that they were absent from events and returned quickly to the United States. We have observed the couple reducing themselves to a TV blip, so continue to watch because at some point the screen is going to go blank. Since being married to Meghan, Harry has never really mixed with wealthy people, even the nouveau riche with their billions. These people live in magnificent homes all over the world, and they have private jets as well as everything they need at their disposal. But we don't hear much from these people because they live private lives. They have no need to flaunt themselves or brag about their wealth. Meghan thinks that being royal or wealthy entitles you to treat your staff any way you want to. Does it mean that just because you are wealthy, you are the master with a slave? We saw this in the old Hollywood cartoons and movies that we watched and enjoy, but now know it was all make-believe. Unfortunately, Meghan wants to live in a make-believe world. She lives in a fantasy world that has nothing to do with real life as we know it. Despite everything that they have, the extreme wealthy just want to go along with their ordinary lives and live comfortably and quietly, free of any drama. Meghan thought that she was entering a world of fantasy when she married Harry. She was most disappointed to find out that the British royal family behave normally, and they are elegant and refined with wonderful manners and taste. They don't even need to pretend because they were born this way. It's just the new members of the royal family who need to learn the ropes and do so with style. Harry's offensive wife simply hasn't a clue on how to behave socially. She tried to modernize the British royal family and get a rewarding role in a movie in Hollywood, but she was not successful. Meghan preached about empowering women and saving the world, yet she bullied the staff that had been assigned to this mission, not only in the UK, but in Australia as well. Who knows who else Meghan has bullied in her life? Many people have developed a morbid fascination in watching these two on their paths to complete and utter irrelevance. We will never forget the lies that were told on TV in March 2021, while at the time the beloved Prince Philip was dying. There is nothing in Harry's memoir that will change the way I feel about him. The memoir is bound to be full of lies, and I don't think that anyone with any sense would believe, buy, or read the spiteful memoir about his miserable life. Honestly, Harry, we don't care. Harry needs to grow up because there is no doubt that Meghan bullied staff and that she is a nasty woman. Could the palace release the report in the future when it needs it for ammunition? It would be very foolish of the Sussexes to demand the release of the report. The Queen has had the report in her hands, and she knows exactly what the contents of it are. She was aware of the contents of the report before the Jubilee, but kept quiet in order to not overshadow her special event. This could explain why the couple were only allowed 15 minutes with Her Majesty and that no photographs were permitted. I would like to see Meghan being roasted in the report. I would love to see the sugars choke on it too. The couple has clearly put a noose around their necks, but because the Queen is not a vindictive person, she would never wish to tighten it. I think the palace has been very wise with their decision to not publish the report. But because of the silence, the majority of people might assume now that Meghan is guilty. Could the Queen be keeping the findings of the report to herself in order to avoid a scandal? I'm sure that Meghan's sugars will come out in her defense. They will say that no allegations have been proven. I wonder if Harry and Meghan know about the outcome of the report and are deciding what their next move will be. Staff who work for the royals need to sign a non-closure agreement. But if they are subjected to constant bullying and abuse, does this mean that they have no right to disclose it? It seems that many members of staff who have worked for the royal family over the years have never had any major problems. But then we have Meghan Markle, who comes along and is rude and arrogant. She should never be an employer because she simply does not know how to treat people. I believe that Meghan is guilty of bullying, but I am pleased that internal changes have been made. Over the Jubilee celebrations, Her Majesty had sent a clear message. The monarchy is alive and well, and it will continue to do so as it has for thousands of years. Meghan and Harry will never be able to destroy or damage the monarchy. Neither will they be able to change the line of succession. I am so happy that the Cambridge family is moving to a new 4-bedroomed house. They will no doubt continue with their busy lives, but they will be afforded privacy, and they will be responsible for taking care of their new home and themselves. And you, what do you think about this news? Please tell me what your opinions are in the comments section below, and we can talk all about the royal family, especially the Sussexes. If you enjoyed this video, please don't be afraid to like it and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News YouTube channel in order to never miss out on videos from our team in the future. Now thank you for watching. Goodbye and see you tomorrow.